Ruby and I also go back to college days. We were at UT Arlington together. I remember Ruby as this vivacious, energetic individual who was always leading the university fashion shows and Indian Association's cultural events. Hoor and I met during my college days. I was this foreign student who had come from overseas and who was always looking for home-cooked meals, and who always had delicious Pakistani food readily available. And I think some things just never change in life. So without further ado, I'm going to bring Sharmyn on my stream. Sharmyn, welcome to Heart with Saima.
Hi, Saima. Nice to meet you again. Should I say that as a formal introduction? Because I don't get to say that very often. So, how are you?
That's okay. Sharmyn, over the course of our 27 years, or I don't know, maybe it's more because time just flies. How has, why don't you just do a little bit intro about yourself and just tell us about your journey as an entrepreneur?
Well, I didn't come out that prepared, Saima, about my journey. I thought it will just be something very informal. We'll chat and we'll laugh like we always do. But starting my journey, it started after I got, I was working, I was studying over here, and then I went back to Pakistan and then got married back in Galveston. Didn't know what else to do. And finally started because I was a finance major. So I loved about economics. I'm always about reading about money, supply, demand. That's what my thing is. I can never read fiction books. When you come back and you tell me, read this, I'm not able to, because that is not something that enticed me. It's more about, finances. So then I got into this financial degree and I started this mortgage company after working for a year under another mortgage company. And I thought that that's something that I love to do. And I started doing it, and then there was no going back. It just got busy and busier and busier. And then we started doing more loans in Texas. And then now we are almost in 50 states. So that's an achievement. Today I was doing 2 loans, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. So it's not Florida. So now I know the cost involved in each one of the states is really, I'm really thankful. It's learning every now and every day, making things happen, making people happy, getting them into homes. It's something that we are always really blessed, and then we get lots of mithais and sweets, and that's when we keep on putting on weight.
To you. And I'm going to bring into the stream our Ruby Bandari. Hey, Ruby.
Hello.
To Heart with Saima.
You know what? I'm super excited to be a guest on your show. So thank you so much for thinking of me.
Well, absolutely. I was a guest on your show, I think, a couple of months back, and it was definitely time for me to reciprocate the gesture, and also, especially because of the subject. It's Thanksgiving week, and there's definitely gratitude. We are all strong women here, and we have all gone through our highs and lows and our journeys and our successes and our failures and our achievements. And it's been a journey, and it takes a lot of courage, I feel, to be an entrepreneur, and we are all entrepreneurs. Ruby, from UTA days, was fashion something that you always aspired to do? I do remember you doing those fashion shows at UT Arlington, and you were always ready to jump in there and to do the bhangra, and we were always. There was a time when in throughout these 27 years that we have known Hoor, every time Hoor would either come to our house or Hoor would be expecting any company, she would put the pot of tea on the stove, at least an hour and a half prior to anyone, or could be even 2 hours. So it would just brew. And
There was a time my house was a dhaba. All of you guys will say, okay, we're coming. Can you put the tea on? So I literally remember that you guys will come only for tea or something else. But yeah.
No, we still do.
I know, of course. Anytime. As I said, I'm the kind of a person who likes to stay home. So you can come anytime with everybody.
Why do you think Hoor women have a difficult time? I'm not saying all women because that's generalization, but you see that there's a shortage of kindness, right?
Oh, yes.
Why?
I don't know. I guess people have become more selfish. I guess people think about themselves these days. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I think. They've become very self-centered, very selfish.
And kindness is
that's sad. That is sad.
and I am so happy that it was a perfect opportunity to promote entrepreneurs and to bring you guys here. So I'm going to remove you from the stream. Don't leave.
Well, before I go, I would like to thank you for your expertise of realtor for getting my new home. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saima, so much.
You are most